So I started Googling my symptoms and it turned out that I just needed a book haul. So let me show you guys what I got. First, I got Room by Emma Donoghue. Apparently, this is a really popular book. They're turning it into a movie. It's won some awards, and I had never heard of it. But I think it's a held captive story, and it follows a mom and her 5-year-old son that are locked in a room. And the 5-year-old boy knows nothing but that room. That's where he was born. That's where he's lived his entire life so far. Like I said, it's really popular apparently, but I have never seen someone mention this book, especially on here. So we'll see how this one goes. It sounded really good. I think it's going to be emotional. Next, I got a trophy book for my shelf. I read Black Girl Gone a while ago on my Kindle, and I have not been able to stop thinking about this twist since I read it. It has such a good twist, and I really enjoyed this one. It's by Nadia Ray and Cian Marby. And so I also picked up another book from Nadia Ray because I heard good things about this one. It's called The Coldest Secret Ever. It's way shorter than I thought it was going to be, but I heard it has a good twist as well, so we'll see. No idea what it's about. Then I got Little Eve by Catriona Ward. I also don't know anything about this one, but I've been sleeping on her books and have been wanting to read more. And this one is shorter than I thought it was going to be too. I think it has culty vibes, but I'm not positive. I'm going to go in blind, so if you've read this one and liked it, let me know. I'm definitely in my horror era right now, so I got another horror book that I heard good things about. I Found the Boogeyman Under My Brother's Crib by Ben Farthing. Look at that cover. That is creepy. This is just a novella though. I didn't know it was going to be that short. We'll see how it goes. I don't typically love novellas. I feel like they need to be at least 100 pages, maybe a little bit more. This one's only 102, so we'll see. This is another trophy book that I got. I just read this one on my Kindle like last week. It's called Look Away by Julian Font. This was such a strangely morbid book. It follows a woman who's in the TV business industry, and she comes up with this pitch for a new show where she gets people who are thinking about ending their own lives and convinces them to do it on live TV in exchange for being able to leave a huge inheritance to either a loved one or a charity. It's just such a strangely disturbing book. Like, I really enjoyed it, but I still question like the morals in this story. It was crazy. Last one I got is Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant, and I got this one because I have seen so many people talk about it and like have it on their recommended book list. And if there's one thing I have the most, it is FOMO. So now I really just want to read this one. Also, I think this one is like an ocean horror. I love ocean horror, and it's really hard to find good ones because I'm very picky, but the ocean is like my biggest fear. And so when you put that into a horror book, like, it just gets me. I love it so much. So hopefully this one's as good as I'm hoping it will be. So that's my little book haul. I highly suggest Googling your symptoms because honestly, I'm not mad about it.